you have the negative connotation of being a hoe, even though you might not be one based on the industry that you're in. So, going back to what I'm saying, men are designed to be repulsed by women like you because they don't want to be cuckolded. You don't like the word, but it's the reality. You might not be promiscuous, but you work a job that assumes that you're promiscuous. Therefore, a lot of guys are going to try to change you when they deal with you, or not date you altogether, or not respect you.
Bienvenidos sean todos de nuevo a mi canal. Solo les recuerdo que mis membresías están activadas en mi canal por si les interesa ver los videos sin cortos y con anticipación entre más beneficios. Sin más que decir, empecemos con el video de hoy. El video de hoy es un fragmento del podcast Fresh and Fit, que si no son nuevos en mi canal, probablemente ya lo conocen. Y para quienes no hayan escuchado de este podcast, básicamente es un podcast masculino con temática Red Pill, la cual da un claro mensaje de que los hombres debemos ser masculinos y siempre intentar ser la mejor versión de nosotros mismos al debatir con ya más de 2.700 mujeres de todo el planeta. El host y protagonista se llama Myron Gaines, por si tenían alguna duda, y el podcast se llama Fresh and Fit. Dejaré el link en la descripción por si les interesa revisar el canal. Sin más que decir, veamos cómo es que Myron educa a estas mujeres delirantes.
But most guys that have common sense that are worth a damn will not take a promiscuous woman seriously for marriage or any type of serious commitment.
They might smash you.
And
They'll
so,
take
but
you on a date, but
so
they ain't
then
gonna
all
take you
these
serious.
girls on Onlyfans and doing all this sex work and stuff, would you consider them to be promiscuous or to be not valuable as like a wifey?
All those women are bad bets for a long-term commitment.
But why? They're just out here trying to get
Can
the
you
bag.
define
Like,
promiscuity real fast? Just
Yeah.
because
Eh?
of being like just define promiscuity.
like
Okay,
why does
whether
what is their
she's-
job define their
Okay.
value when it comes
Okay,
to that?
whether she's overtly promiscuous, having a lot of sex, or showing her body on the internet to other men through OnlyFans or pornography, whatever it may be, even if she's not having sex with other men,
Yeah.
I probably would not commit to that man, to that woman seriously. And real talk, we've had porn stars on here as well. Most of them can't keep a boyfriend either.
Yeah.
They'll say they're okay with it in the beginning, but they always tell them you need to stop.
Yeah.
Why? Because men are naturally hardwired to be repulsed by women that are hoes and promiscuous. Why? Shout out to my boy Rolo Tomasi. He talks about this all the time. Men want to be able to ensure paternity.
Yeah.
They want to know if you get pregnant and you have a child and I'm on the hook for paying for that child and taking care of you, etc., the kid is fucking mine.
A man's biggest fear, deepest fear, is to be with a woman and the kid is not his.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
So
But
that
can
is
we change
why
the dialect of versus like repulsive versus like insecure. Can we do that? Or
No,
not insecure
no.
in a way, but like there's a because your word wasn't I'm disgusted by that because she's doing this and that's fucking gross. It's no, I want to ensure that if I take the
listen,
next steps.
hold on.
Let me finish.
You got to get your feelings out of this.
No, and my feelings aren't in it, but I just want
because
to, I just want to make sure.
because you're mad about a word, and I'm here to tell you, no,
I
that's the
just want to
correct
make
word.
sure we're using the correct verbiage because that's
No,
not
that
what
is
you
a correct
explained.
verbiage.
Listen, let me just finish.
Go ahead.
Repulsed means you're disgusted.
Yes.
Now, you didn't describe disgusted when you explained why a man doesn't want to be with a promiscuous woman. You didn't describe repulsive. You didn't describe disgusted. You said it's because he's unsure whether or not what route that's going to lead him to. He is unsure.
Okay.
And so we don't have to even say it's insecurity. It's more of a...
Chicos, solo analicen lo que dice esta mujer. Ella dice que los hombres que no aceptamos mujeres promiscuas que trabajen en industrias para adultos, como lo son el entretenimiento para adultos, Onlyfans, sexos servicios, bailes exóticos, entre muchos otros, que entonces nosotros no lo aceptamos no porque sea asqueroso, sino más bien porque es inseguridad por nuestra parte. Es muy gracioso que cuando nosotros tenemos estándares se nos considera inseguros, pero cuando ellas tienen estándares solo son preferencias. Increíble, pero es la realidad. Por esta razón, mis amigos, es tiempo de levantarse, de despertar y empezar a ponerle límite a estas mujeres delirantes e ignorantes de una vez por todas. Sigamos con el video.
uncertainty, but it's not repulsiveness. So I think we
It
need
is
to change
repulsiveness.
it.
And I'm gonna- listen.
You didn't describe repulsiveness.
Well, no,
Okay,
yes.
look, if you let me, I'll tell you right now. You're mad about a word.
I'm not mad.
I'm telling you
I'm
this.
telling you, verbiage is important. That's all
It
I'm
is,
saying.
and I'm gonna tell you why it's repulsive, despite what you want to say. You don't like the verbiage, but this is the truth. Men are repulsed, and you want to know why they're repulsed? Just like if you eat bitter food, what happens? You want to puke, right? You don't want to eat it, right? But the point is that if you eat something bitter, your innate reaction to men have that same feeling when they deal with women that are promiscuous, because it is disgusting for men to commit to a woman that everyone else has had.
Yeah.
Purity is a very important factor that accounts into a woman's value to a man. I hate to say it like that, guys. I'm telling you what men ain't never going to tell you. You guys want to know how you get a ring on a man and how you get him to commit whatever? He can't think that you're a hoe. Like, that's what it is. Because here's the thing. I've met girls that are strippers, porn stars, etc. They get a boyfriend. The guy's okay with it for a few weeks, a few months, whatever. But the conversation always comes.
They want you to stop.
I want you to stop this shit. Why? Because men have a stomach-turning
Can't handle it.
reaction to a woman giving their goods to another man. It's just the way the world works, guys.
It's
you don't
like-
like it? You don't
yeah.
like
I agree.
repulsed or
I
whatever?
agree. That's why I was trying to
It's-
wait a
but
couple
their
days
stomach-
at
their
least. Because
stomach-
I'm like, yo,
their
I don't want you
stomach
to think
turns.
that I'm just out here like that.
It's like
Let me
in high
finish.
school.
Hold on. No.
Access me like
I'm
that.
finishing this shit.
Yeah.
Because they really need to understand this. Like, oh, repulsed. We got to get your feelings out of it. A man is designed, his stomach is going to turn when he sees a girl being a hoe. If a girl's getting a train ran on her, that guy might bang her, but he definitely ain't going to take her serious or commit. Because men understand their reputation matters. They don't want to get laughed at by everyone. And quite frankly, committing to a promiscuous girl makes you look like a clown. It's bad for your rep. Men are hardwired to have their stomach turn at a girl that's a thought.
Yo, you know, in school, right? When you were in school and there was the football team or basketball team, and you heard the story about this girl got ran through by the whole team, you think a dude wants to wife her up? Hell no.
So can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Did that girl become a stripper or did she become a nurse?
Outlier.
It could be either or.
It's irrelevant.
Because it's not irrelevant, because the 9 times out of 10, and it's a common theme, we see it on Instagram. 9 times out of 10, a man will a female, like these females who hold these professions that men idolize or whatever the case is, or that we idolize. In
Oh yeah, we know nurses get down.
Nurses are the worst.
Nurses,
We know that.
They're the worst.
We know women in these professions because they don't have the mental thing to say, okay, well, what if I lay down with this man? How is that benefiting me? And that's why I sit here. I'm a dancer or whatever the case is, or I work in the nightlife industry. I probably have least bodies than everybody in this room, but you won't see that from me because of how I look or whatever assumptions that you make about me. But it's like, no, I value myself, and so I hold myself to a certain standard. So if you're saying it's because I dance, that becomes repulsive. Well, a man was attracted to me in the first place, so you weren't repulsed in the first place.
Okay.
So it turns into
I see where this is coming from now. Okay. You got to understand that a man committing to you versus a man want to have sex with you are two different things.
Muy bien dicho por Myron. Lo que las mujeres no pueden entender es que el que ellas tengan validación de hombres por ser promiscuas o andar enseñando de más no significa que los hombres las quieran de verdad para un compromiso. Los hombres solo quieren tener relaciones con ellas y ya. Y algo que es fácil de ver refiriéndome al cuerpo de una mujer, eso no tiene valor porque es fácil. Todo lo que es fácil de conseguir no tiene valor ni respeto. Por ende, cuando una mujer es infiel o cuando una mujer se la lleva alardeando de toda la atención que tiene de diferentes hombres, eso solo la convierte en una mujer fácil y no valiosa, cosa que las mujeres no terminan de entender hasta el día de hoy. Sigamos con el video.
I guarantee you
So-
right now, any man that approaches me, it does the conversation. So the conversation does come up. I want you to stop dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My question goes, well, can you actually afford to take care of me in the sense that I would have to stop
And
dancing?
that's fine. But what I'm here, you know what? I love that we're having this conversation. Let's get into this. You took offense to me saying it's repulsive
I
for
didn't
men.
take offense though, so you need that's what I'm asking.
You were-
I'm
you were asking me to
literally
change the
begging
verbiage.
to
You were
just
change-
check the verbiage because I didn't take it
I'm not
offensive.
checking
I just
anything.
want
I'm
to
going
make
to
sure
tell
you
the
have a
truth.
platform.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
I can let you finish, but I just need you to speak in a real
I'm not
light.
changing my verbiage because that is fact. Men are repulsed by women that do OnlyFans, porn, or any type of work that is considered sex work. And I'm here to tell you, you don't like hearing it. But the reason why is because it's a safeguard from getting cuckolded. Now, I get where you're coming from. Well, I'm in this industry. I'm not necessarily promiscuous. I understand. Cool. You may not be promiscuous, but here's the thing: you gotta understand. Just like you get fast money, there's consequences to that, and the consequence of that is most men aren't going to take you serious at face value. Keyword at face value.
Right, at face value.
They're gonna.
100%,
They're gonna. They're
I
gonna.
understand,
So when because like I said, most women that are in the industry that you're in that are dancing on men, making that quick money, do other things to get that kind of
Absolutely,
money.
Yeah.
I understand
Okay.
that.
So
Perception.
you like the fast money, but you don't like that men don't respect you when they deal with you.
Men
And they-
respect me because I only deal with men who understand. Because
can you let me finish?
Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry.
So like they might respect you, but on a balance of probabilities, most men don't respect dancers from a commitment standpoint. They'll tell them the sweet nothings, they'll try to get laid, whatever it is.
Yep.
And that sucks for you because you might have a lower body count than a nurse that has or someone that has a more prestigious job. But because of your profession, people judge you and assume you're promiscuous. But here's the thing. Whether you're overtly promiscuous or you're not, right? And you working in an industry that assumes that you could be promiscuous is almost as bad because perception
It kills it.
is reality. And here's the thing. He ain't going to have a month or two to take you out on dates and figure out that you're not that kind of girl. He's going to take you at face value. She's here dancing on this dude, shaking her ass, whatever. Oh, she's probably a hoe. And that's how we work in the world. If you see some weirdo coming up to you, and you're like, what the fuck? Is this nigga crazy? You ain't going to give him a chance. You're gonna, because humans are designed to make assumptions immediately. It's a safety precaution. Men operate the same way. Men understand that there's serious consequences to impregnating the wrong woman.
Absolutely.
So they have to take a safe bet and go for the girl, unfortunately so, that might seem pure even though she's not.
Right.
Okay? You have the negative connotation of being a hoe even though you might not be one based on the industry that you're in. So, going back to what I'm saying, men are designed to be repulsed by women like you because they don't want to be cuckolded. You don't like the word, but it's the reality. You might not be promiscuous, but you work a job that assumes that you're promiscuous. Therefore, a lot of guys are going to try to change you when they deal with you or not date you altogether or not respect you.
Esta mujer a lo último dice que no le molestó la palabra repulsivo, cuando es claro que sí le molestó. Y claro, porque ella trabaja en eso, tu apariencia y la percepción que tiene la gente de ti es muy pero muy importante. Incluso a veces es más importante la percepción que tienen de ti que la misma realidad, en especial si eres una mujer. Díganme, ¿qué les pareció el video? Y por favor, si pueden y les gusta este tipo de contenido, suscríbanse a mi canal y denle like al video. Nos vemos en el siguiente. Hasta luego.